here. So let's get into our business idea of the week, this new segment that we are adding, which is exciting. Tyler's laughing because I honestly don't even know what it is. I'm reading it in front of my face, but Tyler's going to present it. So Tyler, take this away. Business idea of the week.
Do you ever like wake up in the morning and just, love the smell of like bacon or, breakfast in bed? Do you ever wish that you had that?
I never wake up to it because I live alone, but I do love that smell. Yes.
Yeah. So imagine like you're able to wake up in the morning to, instead of an alarm clock, it's bacon. Just bacon cooking. You prepare it the night before, and then you set it for be ready at this time, and then bacon starts cooking.
Okay.
And then you're like, oh, that smells good, and then
and then
it's right there ready for you. Yeah.
So instead of thinking, is there an intruder in my house making breakfast for me? You'd think, that must be my bacon clock.
Yeah, exactly.
It's actually not a horrible idea. I don't know how that'd work because I know they have coffee machines, coffee pots like that. I was in Fargo a couple weekends ago and I stayed in my uncle's apartment, and he had work in the morning, and he made the coffee, poured the coffee grounds in there, set the thing to go off at like 8 a.m. And 8 a.m., I was sleeping on the couch, and I started smelling coffee. I'm like, God, that's genius. So that is kind of smart. I wonder if you could do that to food. I wonder logistically, though.
So I'll get to it after. But I think when diving more into it, I feel like you would need a few different systems where it's like a freezer or a fridge type of thing. So it's able to keep it cold overnight, especially like with bacon. You don't want that just chilling out overnight. So there would have to be like a mechanism to keep it cold and keep it fresh throughout the night. And then in the morning, it's just right there to cook it. And I was trying to think more into this, like how could it be better? Like, what if there was like an automatic egg cracker where it like cracked an egg and then it just like sprinkled out salt and then like dropped salt and pepper on it. And then it's like, you got fresh eggs too now.
This is almost like a robot cooker now.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was thinking
cooker.
about.
That's a good name.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you could invent this or we could go into business on this together, I'd love that. And I'd put it right on the floor of my bed. Like, what's that smell? Oh, that's the goddamn bacon I made last night. I just wonder, the only hiccup you'd have to work around would be not burning your house down.
Not stepping on it when
not jumping out of bed to be like, and then foot in a pile of bacon. I like that idea though. How did you come up with
that? This one guy I know, Michael Scott, have you heard of him?
Yeah. That Michael Scott?
Yeah, he likes the smell of bacon when he wakes up in the morning. And one morning he was making bacon, and he plugged in his George Foreman, and he went back to sleep. And then when he woke up, he burnt his foot.
Oh yeah. Is this yeah, I suppose.
So
I don't.
Do you not watch The Office?
No, I know it's an Office reference. I don't watch it, but
that's where I got the idea from. I thought it was funny, but I was trying to come up with like another idea just in case. Had one, but I lost it. But like when I started like thinking more about this, like it could be a viable option, but there would be so many technicalities with it to be able to like, say you did want like the eggs attached with it, or what else comes with it? Toast. Maybe you want toast with it as well. You just got to like build toast would be a little bit easier because it's just like a toaster. You could just put that in there. You don't need that to be, kept frozen or kept in the fridge. But like an egg or bacon or maybe even ham, I feel like you would need that to be in the fridge overnight. And then maybe there's just like 2 levels to it. And then it just like the top level is the fridge, and then it just kind of drops.
That's exactly what I was thinking. And it honestly doesn't even sound like that crazy of an idea. Just put your bacon in the fridge of the thing, and then it's just a timer mechanism. Have the timer, drop it at 7 o'clock in the morning, cook it at whatever for however long, wake up, and it's done.
Yeah. And then like, I think the whole thing with it, you could make it so it's like cooks perfect bacon every time. and it's just like, you know, it's like takes 7 minutes and 47 seconds, and it's going to be the perfect bacon.
We're on to something here. I like this part of the show. We're just going to become idea millionaires.
Even though I stole this idea.
That's all right.
But I do think it's a decent idea. I don't know. Maybe it is a product, but I don't know. I just thought it was funny because I just saw that episode, and it's funny because he's like, I burnt my foot.
Yeah.